Okay. So what I'm going to do now is we had some leftover herbs after we diluted the cinnamon down from the sunflower oil. And so I've got some leftover herbs. So I've taken a Tostitos jar because I save all of my jars and stuff for recycling. And what you can do is we can make a paste. And this is something that I like to do for myself whenever I want to detox. I'll get some baking soda. And I got all this stuff down at George's in Fort Wayne, just right down George's Market, the International Market. And I can get all these herbs. She can show you the packages. We show them the packages. All these different herbs that I got on the wall at George's for like 99 cents. And you can use all these herbs in your tinctures. And your bath salts and in whatever. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to mix this down to a paste. And I like to use olive oil when I'm making detoxing paste. So I'm going to mix this cinnamon with baking soda. And then my olive oil is...
Right. Is that it?
No, just 1 second. I'm going to grab the... You want to follow me into the kitchen to get the olive oil?
Yes.
Just so we stay with the times here. This is my kitchen. So the olive oil I use, I also get at George's for like $5. And I like to use olive oil because it's protective of the skin. Whenever I have some kind of infection of any kind, girls, yeast infections, lochiorrhea, vaginitis, whenever I have any kind of infection, I always use olive oil in my yoni area or my, my girl parts, because that helps clear the pain and the itchiness of a yeast infection, and it helps clear the pain and the itchiness from vaginosis or lochiorrhea is also called the whites. So I'm a big fan of olive oil just because of its vitamin E and protective properties for the skin. So this is what I'm going to use to protect myself from how strong the cinnamon is going to be when I make this paste and I mix it with olive oil. And just don't put it on your nether regions. I would more use this as a scrub rather than use it as, like a bath that I'm going to take with the raw herbs. Okay? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this olive oil and pour it in there. And you can just see that going in there. And I'm going to stir this up. And because it's not that much baking soda, I'm going to need to add a little bit more, and you want to get it into like a paste. And whenever I have like my skin break out in hives or something, I always put olive oil and baking soda, and I use that to detox myself from whatever the hives that I'm going through, because the olive oil is going to protect my skin while the baking soda is going to get all the toxins out. And you can just let this sit and it's going to get hard. I used a little bit too much olive oil, so it's a little bit too olive oily, but that doesn't matter. Like if you just let this sit, that cinnamon is going to soak up all that olive oil, and it's going to turn into a paste. I'm a little bit out of baking soda, but that's okay. And another thing you can do also is you can just add Epsom salts if you want, because Epsom salts are good for achy joints. This is something you can use too, honey. The Epsom salts are good for achy joints. And you already have that in the cinnamon that you're taking home. Just gonna put that in there like that. Epsom salt just crumbles. There we go. Now it's starting to look more like a paste.
So that's a body scrub.
Yeah, this is a body scrub. So this isn't something you necessarily... This is something that you would jump in the shower with So like
Rub
maybe
it all over your body.
Rub it all over your
Really
body.
good.
Yep, and then jump in the shower when you're done rubbing it all over your body.
I'm pretty sure your skin will feel so good too once you.
Yeah, and your
rinse
blood's
off.
gonna feel like it's just moving all over the place.
Wow.
So you can see this looks more like a paste than like an Epsom salt scrub because of the baking soda and the olive oil in there together. So if you're having any kind of cold, maybe lift that up. If you're having any kind of cold, like a common cold, cinnamon is what they use in Chinese medicine to cure the common cold. So a bath detoxing paste like this would be really, really good if you were feeling sick. So what you're going to do is stand on a towel in the bathroom. You're going to rub this all over yourself. Keep it away from your genitals. Okay? I just can't stress that enough. Girls and guys, keep the cinnamon away from your genitals. Rub it, into your skin all over the place. And then keep it out of your eyes, away from any kind of delicate organ, because cinnamon is spicy hot, like cayenne pepper is spicy hot. Cinnamon is spicy hot. So the olive oil is going to protect you, and so is the baking soda, but you just need to make sure to keep it away from your genitals. And then rub it all over your body, and then jump in the shower, and you're going to feel amazing. You're going to be able to take deeper breaths. Your blood circulation is going to be moving. Your blood pressure is going to go down. You're going to start feeling like $1,000,000, and maybe do a yoga pose, like a brave warrior pose afterwards, and just go, whatever you want to do when you're all done, because you're going to kick that cold right in the teeth. Okay? All right. Thank you.
All right.
Oh, and I'll show you one more time. That's what it looks like. And just use a Tostitos jar. And then you just put the lid on when you're done. And you can just save this.
Awesome.
So this is the detoxing body scrub, cinnamon, which would help with colds and also achy joints. And also you could do liver 3, which is the point that we've already talked about. You could scroll through the YouTube videos and try to find that. Okay.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.